Hello, welcome to Kanal. Amid the budget session in the parliament, the taxation became a focus point, even for the bankers. To discuss more about it, we have with us Mr. C.P. Krishnan, a former bank employee, also analyst in the banking and finance sector. Welcome, sir. There were concerns among middle class on taxation, especially how the taxation is at various level, GST, etc. As you know, bankers also following it. What bankers should be concerned about actually?
See, actually, this budget is the 11th year budget. 10 years Modi government has been in power. This is Modi 3. In 2014, they got a simple majority. In 2019, they got something more also. Instead of 272, independently, they got more than 300. And the policy adopted by the BJP government hitherto, if you look at particularly the economic policy, it has been thoroughly anti-people, anti-common man, and it has been in favor of the corporates. There are many, many examples for that. But this 18th Lok Sabha election has given a very clear verdict. People have started talking about, worrying about their own problems, the reality problems, the unemployment, the decline in agriculture produce, and price rise. There are so many things that are affecting the people. The commercialization of education and health, etc. The issues that have been affecting the people have been the real issues for this election campaign. And that is why, even though the BJP government tried its best to have a communal polarization and to gain votes through Ram Temple, they could not. They got defeat even in Ayodhya. The people's issues have come to the fore. So we expected some change in this budget, at least a semblance of pro-people policy, a semblance of taxation on corporates like that. But nothing has come in that. See, the corporate tax, which has been reduced from 30 to 22, it remains. For startup, it is only 15%. And we expected some wealth tax. It is not coming. We expected some inheritance tax. That is also not coming. So the budget, if you see, actual budget, the money that is collected for the receipt, it is coming from the common man. GST, they estimated about 11 to 12 lakh crores per annum, per month about lakh crores. It is collected only from the common man. And the income tax, they expect about 11 lakh crores. Whereas they expect a lakh and a half crores less for corporate tax. So the budget estimate itself shows that personal income tax is going to be more than the corporate tax. What is this? Is there any logic in this? The corporates pay tax only out of the profits. Suppose a corporate earns about 2 crores. He spends about 1.75 crores. And he pays tax only for 25 lakhs rupees. Whereas a wage earner, whether it is a bank employee or IT professional or anybody, central government, state government employee or anybody who is coming in the tax bracket, whatever the income they earn, whatever their gross salary they pay. Suppose a bank employee, he earns about say 1.5 lakhs per month, 18 lakhs per annum, and he spends about 12 lakhs, and he says only 6 lakhs is left with me. Can I pay tax for 6 lakhs? If he says, will the government accept? It's not accepting. Here also, he is also expending a lot for the welfare of his family and other things. So the whole taxation, the regime or the taxation structure or the taxation policy is against the common man and the middle class, and it is pro-rich. It continues to be. The old income tax regime, it provided a lot of relief. Under 80C, 1.5 lakhs you can save. Under 80D, up to 50,000 you can save. And for housing loan or education loan, the interest can be deducted from the total income. And the repayment of housing loan is considered under ATC, and so many concessions. A deposit concession is there for the senior citizens, like that. Now, except the standard deduction, nothing is available in the new regime. So the old regime has been completely dumped. We expected, and everybody expected, even the present BJP leaders, when they vociferously campaigned tax-free income up to 5 lakhs, it was not available. Even today, if in the new regime also, if a person crosses 7 lakhs and additionally 75,000, the standard deduction, 7 lakhs 75,000. Suppose he earns an annual income of 8 lakhs. He has to pay tax not for 25,000. He has to pay tax from the 3 lakhs. For 5 lakhs, he has to pay tax. So the regime minimum taxable income limit is only 3 lakhs in the new regime and 2.5 lakhs in the old regime. So even that promise or that assurance which is expected from this government, because they criticize the previous government like that. So that is also not forthcoming. And the small SOP available in the new tax regime and postponing and lifting the slab from 6 lakhs to 7 lakhs for 5% and 9 to 10 lakhs for 10%. It is nothing. It's a very, very meager amount. And standard deduction also 50,000 to 75,000. And the middle class expected something better from this government so that they will get a relief, and that's not coming. And the danger behind this, they are encouraging only new regime is and abandoning the old regime is the savings culture will go. The entire economy will be turned towards spending economy instead of saving economy. So spending economy may be good for some of the Western countries, some of the developed countries, because there are certain social welfare measures that are existing. Here in India, there is no social welfare measure at all. The maximum old age pension a person is getting only 1,000 rupees. So the savings is the money that helps him, the individual as well as the government, by mobilizing their money. But now that is lost. So the savings culture is lost. The entire economy is driven towards spending economy, and that is not going to be helpful for the future of the country, both for the country as well as the common man.